Urban Sustainability Solutions encourages landowners to install cisterns for rainwater harvesting. The purpose of the cistern is to collect that water, that runoff, during the rain events and to slowly use it over the yard after the rain event. This also allows you to save money over time and not pay for potable water to be used outdoors.
I'm standing next to a 1,500 gallon cistern that's installed in a home in Raleigh, and I just want to take a few minutes to go over the components that Urban Sustainability Solutions prefers to install when we install cistern systems with our contractors. One, you can see that we pipe the downspouts to the top manhole. At the manhole, we recommend a screen for easy removal for leaf litter cleaning. And then one of the most important things about cisterns is having an overflow that is the same size as the intake, that is directing the overflow away from the foundation of the home. On the inside of the tank, an important component is the pump. Here we have a hose bib that's connected to an internal pump, and that hose and pump are operated by a Wi-Fi controller and a pump start switch. So with this Wi-Fi controller, you have the option of coming to the controller and manually programming the watering system, and when you have the system scheduled to come on, then the pump start switch will kick on the pump and then apply the water to your irrigated area. You have the Wi-Fi module, and that module allows you to download the Rainbird app onto your telephone. You can turn the system on and off wherever you may be as long as you have phone service. The next major component for our cistern systems is an innovative passive drawdown device. So we all know that most often you're not watering in the wintertime, but for the cistern to be a viable stormwater control measure, you want a gravity-fed passive drawdown device. Here we have Netafim drip tubing running along the foundation with the piping at least 10 feet away from the foundation. And at each spacing of a foot to 18 inches, we have emitters that emit 1 gallon of water. And based on the cistern size, we want the passive drawdown device to use all the water in the cistern over a 72-hour period. So the size and number of emitters is based upon the size cistern system. Typically, a cistern of 500 gallons would be the appropriate size for a single downspout connection. We use the same components on the 500 gallon as we did previously viewed on the 1500 gallon with the controller, the pump start switch, and the internal pump. The 500 gallon cisterns and all the cisterns that we install also have the passive drawdown devices for wintertime use. In this 500 gallon example, the landowner hooked up 2 drip irrigation zones to her established raised garden beds for use of the water that she harvests. So cisterns are easy to maintain. So there's 2 options in catching organic material coming off of your roof. One is the basket that goes in the manhole on one demo, and on the second demo we have a contractor installing the leaf catcher on the side of the home. Either way is appropriate. Of course, periodically clean your gutters to eliminate the amount of organic material that may end up in the cistern. Occasionally, cisterns may get an odor, and the best way to treat that is to use chlorine bleach
and you can follow the instructions on several websites on the proper amount of chlorine bleach to add to your cistern based on the size cistern that you have. And in the winter time, when you are not going to be doing outdoor watering, we recommend that you turn on the passive drawdown device and allow the passive drawdown to be operating through the winter until March, when you would turn it off and collect water to be used during the growing season.